clutch release and engagement point, which was especially helpful for this because nothing's factory. The connector that's loose is.
Oh shit! It's raining out there really hard. Yeah, this is not charging. It's stuck. I tried both chargers, and it's stuck around 2,000 milliamps, around this percentage. And the service calls don't seem to work, by the way. Service calls don't do anything. So, like I said, the higher you go in the patch, in the updates, the worse it is. So it's not working. I'm gonna try everything. It doesn't charge faster than this. There's no low temperature threshold now. So, and I noticed it's running hot for whatever reason, like 30 degrees Celsius earlier. Even though it shouldn't be 30 degrees, it's fucking cold as shit out here. It's 7 degrees. So, I don't know. It's I'm not charging 2,000 milliamps no matter what charger or I use, or the service calls don't seem to do anything at all either anyway. So I'll try rebooting and see what happens. Yeah, still stuck after rebooting. So the service calls don't do anything at all. But usually you can try installing device care and toggling fast charging on and off, because it's always off on this one. If you go into device care and toggle fast charging, because when you initially look at the device care, it's always off on this one. For whatever reason, it's got a preset. Don't know where the preset is. But the preset is somewhere in device care maybe, or somewhere in the settings app. I don't know. Like I said, I wouldn't, I wouldn't keep, the December patch seems to have been okay, a lot better than March. And I would just go back to 12. Yeah, that's what I would do. This is normal now, 2900 milliamps. Should be 31. It's normal for now, but the fact that it does this with service calls for Wi-Fi, tethering, connectivity, settings, USB, deleting directories in Android, in the Android directory, it still does this. I'm much rather go back to 12. Because like I said, the higher you go in the patches, the more up to date you are, the more problems you have. There's no point in going up in patches because they do the same thing. And no matter how high you go into the patch, yeah, and this is going to do this now. Look at it. Yeah. I can't do SIM switching right now. It was working all day yesterday. Yeah, it's not working now.
Just something we're going to get provided to us.
Yeah, it's just going to
As soon as you
thinking
quit the
about
game,
it, but it's not going to...
it'll auto-update anyway.
It's not gonna...
Like, this is a private server, so you'll need whoever is
That
the admin on the
animation is
server
not
to
going to
just
go
click
away,
the
so I
Steam
can switch
update.
SIM. Can't do anything.
Because, yeah.
Can't do anything right now. So the
Because
service
the
call
fun thing,
51
right, I also
and
have a private
54.
server on Code and Exiles. Mine's a PvP server.
Usually
I've been on
fixed,
for a bit.
fixed that on the spot yesterday. It doesn't now. Right now it doesn't work. So yeah, we need to get the video, process the video that I have on it, process the video and just get rid of this patch. Yeah, go back to the, go try and load 12 if I can. If I can load 12, try and load what I had before, which was December. I think I had November and I had a patch for December. So can try that. This, yeah, I'm not a big fan of this. Yeah, I just loaded. So now we can turn on SIM 2. Turn this one off. Didn't do anything to it, just waited. Sometimes it does this. But it's not supposed to. It's supposed to load right away. There's no reason why. There's no reason why it wouldn't load. It won't load right away. There's no eSIM. There you go. So that's what it's doing. Is looking for an eSIM when you initially look at the SIM manager. It's looking for an eSIM. That's why it does that sometimes, most of the time. Like I said, the other patch yesterday was working fine. 51 and 54 solved it. So I switched SIMs between phones, and it was loading both of them just fine. And now today, 51 and 54 don't seem to do anything. So 51 and 54 don't do anything now. I tried them twice, 3 times. So, like I said, that fucking patch, that March patch is a fucking trap. That's a giant fucking trap of shit. Problems and shit. We're gonna give this one to a rest and we'll downgrade. If I can't get the laptop to cooperate. seem to be doing something with the cutouts and the overlays. Cutout emulation, fucking waterfalls. I have it at the end of the service calls in the beginning there. Waterfalls, something, display internal cutout, something like that. They're doing something with those apps. They're supposed to be empty overlays or something. It's not. There's something going on with that. So I put them in the script to disable foreground. Hands are frozen solid. I put them in the script to disable foreground for all the display internal cutouts and fucking emulation there. All the rest of it. But yeah, there's something going on with this patch. For sure. It's a lot worse than what I had. Let's put it that way. It's way worse than what I had before. It's cold. So we're going to have to go back. I want to go back to 12. That way we have a lot less problems. Try and put it back on 12. I do have some of the one ROM file that I can try. But then again, December was decent on 13. Yeah, December was decent on 13. I might just get November, try and get November for 13 and go back to December. Oh shit, it's cold. My hand froze up. Like I said, they do. You do notice it. You do notice that a lot of times they fuck things up. As time progresses, they fuck things up on purpose. Cars, phones, software that was good before is no longer good. PC, motherboards. That's what they do. Like I said, this is the number one saboteur. I'm tired right now. My back hurts. I gotta get the laptop fired up, charged up and fired up, and load 12. Try and load 12 to see if it loads. I like the December patch. It didn't have the new December in there that was necessary. You can't get rid of it now on this one. And they added some apps. They actually added apps in this patch. Because I was wondering, why the fuck is this thing 2 gigs? If it's if it's already on 13, why is it 2 gigs? What the hell is it replacing? What the hell can it possibly replace for 2 gigs? Apparently everything. Apparently it replaced everything, for 2 gigs. It replaced everything. So, you gotta, like I said, the December one was okay. It wasn't bad. It was working fine. I would say. Better than this one. So now I gotta charge the laptop, get Odin loaded with the software, and try and flash. If it works without an OS. You gotta get drivers loaded into a live version of Windows. Yeah, then you gotta get the drivers loaded. I don't know if it works with a live version of Windows because I cannot boot the laptop into Windows. The laptop isn't booted to Windows right now, and that's the issue. Like I said, the laptop, I haven't even turned it on in months. I haven't turned on that laptop in months because it doesn't boot into Windows anymore. So that's what I'll do. I'll try and get 12 loaded. But December, I gotta tell you, I like the December patch. It was okay. It wasn't terrible. The December patch wasn't terrible at all. It's cold. said yesterday, the immune response to a foreign enemy is lacking, because in this situation what you see is that there's an overall response to someone that's a native. Now, keep in mind, these woke idiots all fight for Aborigines and native peoples and this and that, and oppressed brown native people. You know, the idea being that anybody brown is a native. That's why they said the Native Americans are native to North America, even though we know that that isn't true. At least not exactly. Given the fact that they're actually Asiatic as well. They said the same thing in New Zealand, I think it was, or Australia, that the Aborigines they have in there are native. On the condition that all of them are brown, they're native. Understand? They become native automatically because they are brown. Yeah, because they are brown, they are native automatically to whatever region you find them in. Yeah? Native Americans in America are native to America. At least that's what they tell us, even though we know that's not true. The Aborigines, or whatever the fuck they have in New Zealand and Australia, are native to Australia and New Zealand, even though it looks like someone brought them over there. And you are native on the condition that you are brown. If you're brown or black, you are definitely native. See what I said yesterday about the immune response to this foreign enemy holding the bag or holding the West hostage. What you see with this clique is that their immune response, is to someone who's actually native. Yeah, native European. Through and through, biologically native to Europe. 100% native to Europe. Not Asian or black or just European. What you see with this clique, even though they fight for native brown people, native black people, whatever the fuck it is, on the condition that they're brown, is that the immune response was against the native European. See, they like, you can be a native, but only if you are brown or black or black. See, it's it's the story that they told everybody across the world. They told everybody, Native Americans native to America. I don't know, something in New Zealand and Australia, native to New Zealand and Australia. On the condition that they are brown or black. And what you notice, like I said, in this is that there's an immune response to someone who's native European. And you see it because this hominid is obviously African. You can play stupid all you want. You can be the biggest fucking, the most badass albino on the planet. You're still African. He says this on the condition that native peoples are, brown people and black people are natives, on the condition of being able to steal Europe. Like I said, overall obsession with Europeans and Europe in general. And the reason why they say this, black and brown people, native to this over here and that over here, and it's on the condition to be able to squeeze, to eventually squeeze Europeans out of Europe. That's the reason why they say this. They did it in Rings of Power. Yeah? They gave you black, hominid-looking hobbits in Middle Earth. And the reason why they're so defensive, they're always on the defensive when it comes to brown and black natives, on the condition that they are brown or black, is because this guy is definitely African and definitely would like very much to squeeze white people out of Europe, which is what every empire did, including the Romans, which went after Scandinavia. Even though you can't even farm up there. I think the growing season in Scandinavia is 3 months. If you're lucky, you might get 3 months in some places. In Scandinavia, you get a growing season where the temperature is high enough that you get a growing season which is 3 months. You can't grow shit in 3 months. Yeah? You can't even grow a fucking tomato in 3 months. Maybe potatoes, if you're lucky, you can grow in 3 months. Yeah, and that's the reason why they're on the defensive when it comes to brown and black native peoples. Because, like I said, this guy is African, obviously knows it, obviously knows this, and he would very much like to squeeze white people out of Europe, which is what the wars were about, the invasions, and all the rest of it. that's the idea behind it. That's why you see so much Marxism in movies and TV shows. I didn't miss out on anything. I didn't stop at Sebastian. It says it's 40%.
Does anyone need bags? Anyone else need bags?
My last man, I nog op one.
Would you guys like teas or coffee whilst you're waiting?
I'll have a white coffee with 2 sugars.
White coffee, 2 sugars. So would you like another coffee or tea? White coffee, 2 sugars? You sure?
You're welcome. Here you are. These gloves get in the way. There you go. Y'all got one perfect.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Thanks.
I'll just come back to your coffee now.
Don't forget this on the gill. Don't forget this on the gill. Don't forget the lager.
No, I won't. Right at the top, yeah. I'll do 2 trips. I'll go 3 sugars later.
Yeah. But I was just thinking about voting over, just taking that thing over because I don't want to. What? Oh, oh, by the way,
Yeah, actually, I'll bring it back up. What country are you Sit down. No. Very good. Can't get
You have to do it old school.
Okay, which one? This one? We'll go this one. There you go. Chocolate? Which one? Okay, we'll go star. There you go. You're star, right? Chocolate? This one? This one. Okay.
I'll have that one.
Yeah, it does. Chocolate?
I have the corner one. There.
Okay, corner one. Perfect.
Yeah, very nice.
Which one? Strawberry. That good choice. Good choice. Okay. Star, right? No. It's green, so I didn't pick that one. Did you get one, sir? Did you want one? Okay.
White coffee, 2 sugars. White coffee, 2 sugars.
Coffee, 2 sugar. Milk?
Yeah, white coffee, 2 sugars.
Any more? Yeah, chocolate, please. No chocolate, yeah? Sorry,
Okay, here we go. You are? You're welcome. You got one, okay. This is an orange one now. Right here. There you go. There you go. Orange one? You're good? Okay. Did I give you one? Okay. Orange, is it orange? Orange one? Any seconds. Any seconds. You want some? Okay. I'll give you a couple here. These are good. I like the orange. Any seconds?
Cheers, just be careful, quite.
Thanks.
Somebody wanted a hot chocolate? Hot chocolate? Would you like a trip, Andy? Yeah.
Very windy. Yes, I heard yesterday.
Any soft drinks? Tea, coffee? Tea, coffee? You want a soft drink? Cold drink?
Not that one in the line. The weather's finally good. Do you like any food? Maybe we can try and give some suggestions. Yeah. Would you like to go along with us?
Just there, yeah? Okay. Nice to meet you, man. Have a good one. Make sure you have a nice coffee over there.
Thanks. Yeah, we'll move on to that. fries. Chips. Fish.
We have anything else?
Some of these, that chicken.
It's chicken, yeah.
And some of that chicken as well.
Any soft breads? Anything else? Only do one.
I'll have some of this. Some of that. Thanks.
No worries. Hold on, I'm gonna put it under. This chicken? Yeah.
Thanks.
Can I have another?
Any rice pudding in there? No rice pudding?
No, mostly beans.
Tomatoes.
Yeah, we have one of those.
More of them? Got some sweaters, some scarves. How many sugars?
2 and then another one's 4.
What can I get?
Jam, ham, maybe some bacon left, I'm not sure. Ham. Okay, do you mind what sort of bread? So you're white or brown? Or?
Thank you, bro.
Yeah. How about what sort of
Can I get a jam sandwich too?
Yeah, you can.
These are all jam.
These are all jam, are they?
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, go for it. Right, okay.
And then one with 3?
And one with 2, please.
One with 2.
Oh, has he gone for like non-spreadable?
Can I help?
Gail's gone for like
One Coke, please.
finest farmhouse churned butter.
Just go milk as well.
Yes, please. Right, let's get the last of this hand done then.
Sorry.
We need a J shirt in the house.
I think it was because I loaded them up.
That's fine.
Super nice, thanks. Hello.
Yeah, of course. So,
That's okay, yeah.
yeah. You want one or two? No egg, unfortunately. We've only got jam, ham, and bacon.
You'll have a lovely day. You talk to him, you'll have a lovely day. He will really make your day. You go and talk to him, that's man. He's a lovely man, just talk to him, he'll make your day. He will.
Okay.
Hi, sorry. Like a foot drink? What would you like, sorry? Oh, yeah.
Right.
Alright. Let's see if I can load the. If we can load the 12 on the laptop today. I have time today. Let's go ahead and upload this shit over here. I'm gonna try to load 12. Holy fuck, it's cold. Fucking wind. Oh. ate a bunch of poison, salivating, foaming at the mouth. Oh shit. So I downloaded 13 and 12 November. Go ahead and see if it's possible to load drivers in Odin and Android 12 in a live Windows. Because, like I said, you can boot live Windows version, but you cannot boot Windows, which is a BIOS problem within the laptop or something that is not working. Get a live Windows. Do have live Windows and it loads. So maybe if I load live Windows, I can downgrade to 12. I've never flashed the S22. That's the thing. It's been the same since I got it because I run the service calls. it's kind of like a reset every time you run the service calls anyway. So, it mitigates the need to do a reset if you run the service calls pretty much. Because it's the service calls that turn off the activity that the apps are running in the background. The service calls, it's almost like resetting the phone. So, if you run the service calls, they're good to go. I haven't tried flashing that strategy, so I don't know what happens if I go back to 12. I'm going back to 12 now. The phone came out in 2022. That's why I want to keep it, because it's so new. It's a much newer phone. It came out last year, around this time, I think. That's the reason why I didn't trade it in for something else. Obviously, could have got something better, better with a bigger battery, bigger screen from 2021 or something, or 2020 even. In my opinion, it's an okay phone. I mean, if if you can run 12 at the very minimum, I think it's okay. The service call was definitely toned down all the hacking, all the stupid hacking that was going on. Definitely simmered. They definitely simmered down the phone a little bit with the service calls, quite a bit actually. But I think 12 is okay. If you have a phone that you can at least go back to 12 with from this awful fucking 13. December was okay. I gotta say, 12 on December was 13 on December was actually very okay, not bad. So I can't say that it was awful. I did. The reason why I went up a patch to March is because I was getting USB disconnects and I didn't believe that it was the wire, but it is the wire. That's why it was disconnected. Now I'm using another wire, and now it seems to have started doing the same thing. So it seems that these USB wires and these chips that are inside the USB wires, they're hacking that as well, even though it's not supposed to be programmable. That whatever chip is in the USB wire is not programmable. But apparently they managed, they found a way to get into the fucking USB wires. That's the reason why I went to this March patch. Because I thought maybe, it looks like the service calls don't do anything. It's still disconnecting USB. So I was like, well, maybe if I try March, the next patch over and see what happens. But, it didn't do anything. This is the USB wire, and that's the reason why. Yeah, I can go back to December on 13, or I can go back to 12. I can try and load 12 and see what happens. And it's still happening. It's always going to happen, guys. The firmware is late by weeks because this festering rat nest is reverse engineering the firmware, which is why it's late on the OTA server by 2 weeks. Now, I don't give a fuck what framing gig you got going on, what fucking privilege you got to give you to give you access to that OTA server. Yeah, when this is settled and done, your access to that OTA servers and your access to the Samsung patches, it's over. Yeah? When this is said and done, any access you have to that OTA server and access to the patches or source code, or the source code to those patches is going to be over. Yeah? Don't give a shit what kind of gig you got going on because you want to stick around and you love American Lux Life. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. Your access to that OTA server is going to be over when this is said and done. But that's what they're doing. Obviously, like I said, if the patch is late by 2 weeks or 3 weeks, it's because someone is reverse engineering the patch and you get a fake one on the OTA server. Yeah, you get a fake one because someone is doing something in those 2 or 3 weeks. Because usually it comes out on the 1st or the 2nd. Yeah, without delay. In the past, the patches used to come out on the 1st or the 2nd, even on the 29th or the 30th. Or the 31st or the 32nd. Yeah, and now they come out 3 weeks late because someone is reverse engineering the fucking patches to run their framing gig. Because they want to run a framing gig, so your patches are 3 weeks late. But that's what they're doing with the YouTubers. Is what they're doing with these individuals in Hollywood. They're plugging them in and using phone hacking to apparently replace the entire population with their favorite albinos or their favorite brown and black people. Yeah, it's the reason why you see such a high activity on YouTube, especially. This is very apparent on YouTube. If you look around, it's very, very fucking strange, to say the least. Yeah? And what they're doing on YouTube and what these Hollywood celebrities are doing, some of them, coincides with what the phones are doing. Now, what the phones are doing coincides with the YouTubers and the Hollywood celebrities and so on and so forth, including politicians. Fucking tired. Too much walking right now. First time we got sun in a while. fucking shoes and socks and shit that I've been wearing. They're fucking on my knees. It's still cold today. It's supposed to be warm tomorrow, they say. And we will see about that. We will see about that, whether or not it's going to be nice and warm tomorrow. Let's see. So let's go, like I said before, you gotta pick and choose your side. See, it was obvious from the beginning that Hollywood was gonna pick the brown and the black side. That's why That's why they flooded California with everything everything that they could find across South America, everything that they could find in Africa and Asia. All went to California, all went through California, and it's the reason why. Someone in there was picking sides, and obviously picked brown and black, and that's what you got. Understand? Your next, given what we've seen so far in Hollywood, you can bet that your next Chris Hemsworth or Chris Evans is going to be very brown. Instead of an albino with green eyes, the next one is going to be a Mexican or someone who's black or even Asian, like I found. That's what's going on in California. Someone in there was picking sides very, very early on. Holocaust this, and Nazis evil this, and woke this, and white supremacy this, and white privilege this. Picking sides. That's why you had such a flood of Amerindians and Asians and Africans and blacks through California, because someone in there was picking sides very early on. Yeah? And like I say, your next Chris Evans, your next Chris Hemsworth is going to be brown or black. Yeah, because someone in there was picking sides. Very early on, way before we went there, way before we went to America, someone was picking sides in California. That's the reason why you're flooded right now with homeless and Amerindian and blacks and Asians and all kinds of brown people. Let's go see if I can find. Someone left tobacco over here and spread it all over the fucking ground. It smells really bad. That's what's going on in California. Your next Chris Evans and Chris Hemsworth is going to be hella fucking brown or black or Asian, like I found. Because someone in there was picking sides and they picked early. Yeah, they picked early and they went hard. Yeah, they went balls deep in California, because that's why you're being flooded with homelessness and homeless folks and brown folks and Amerindians and Africans and Asians of all kinds. They bring them from everywhere. Yeah, that's the reason why someone in there was picking sides very early on. I understand that's what's going on in there. It wasn't us. It was happening way before we got to America. It had nothing to do with us. And there's no more karma. It's like it vanished. I'm gonna have to put down a bag. Plenty of bags. Lay down a bag because it's I don't have anything else right now. I said I don't know what the hell happened to all the cardboard, man. There used to be plenty of it. My shoulder hurts. Too bad. Alright, we will see in a minute if the laptop can load drivers and Odin and load the firmware in live Windows. In live Windows, I can go back to 12 on the S22. We gotta plug in, plug the laptop in. To the side there, put some power in it. See if 12 will load and node in with the drivers. Load Android 12 to flash the S22. So this is a live version of Windows because it doesn't boot Windows from the hard drive. So we're going to try to load 12 from live Windows along with the USB drivers and to Odin to flash the S22 back to the Android 12, which is the original OS that came with the phone. And we'll see if it works. Okay, so that's what we're going to do now. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll try it. Yeah, it looks like they corrupted this live Windows version that I had out here. And the keyboard doesn't work. Yeah, I can't even navigate with the tab. I can't even navigate with the tab or the arrow keys. So So we got this one here, Windows 10 PESE. That one doesn't work, doesn't load. The bottom one loads, but the keyboard doesn't work. So we can load this one, but the keyboard doesn't work at all. Tab works, but you can't move the. You can't navigate with the. You can't navigate with the arrow keys. The arrow keys don't move anything. So you can click around with. You can move around with the tab. Move from the desktop to the start menu with the tab button. But the arrow keys don't work. And they should be working. I'm gonna try to download it again and see what happens. Okay, so we got Explorer open. Now I need to see if the drivers will load and if I can load 12 in Odin. Go back to 12 on the S22. Yes, the driver is loading. I don't know if you can load. I mean, the fucking firmware is 9 gigs. Like I said, for whatever reason, you need a 9 gig firmware for your phone. So I don't know if I can load that in a live Windows. It is from the USB, so maybe that might make a difference. It's on the USB drive, so if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But it should. If I can load the drivers, and if I can load Odin with the firmware, which is 9 gigs, it should work. Okay, so we're loading. We loaded the bootloader. We're gonna load the AP file now. It may or may not work. So I don't know if the phone will be picked up by this. I don't know if the phone will be picked up by the laptop. That's the next. The driver installed. Yeah, the Samsung driver, USB driver installed. But I don't know if the phone will be picked up by this laptop. Yeah, that's the next. If we load the software. I don't know if the phone will be picked up by the laptop, so we'll have to wait and see. Like I said, you can flash only with the AP file. You don't actually need the bootloader. You can only use only the AP file, which is the main firmware for the phone. I did that before. I think you do need the bootloader, but I'm not sure. I think it's just the bootloader and the AP file that you need. I'm not sure on this. Anyway. Yeah, so everything loaded. Let's see if the phone gets picked up by this. I don't know if it will. It might. Yeah, big issue right now is we got it connected, but it's not showing up. So we got a USB problem. So I can try to load ADB, Google USB drivers, but usually if the Samsung driver doesn't work, this is not going to get the phone. The phone is not going to get detected. I don't think it will. I can try the Google driver and see if it picks up the phone, but I don't think it will. All right, that's it. The throws are solid, man. Where's the comb? There it is. There hasn't been any carbon out here in a little while. I haven't seen any. And what the hell can they be doing with it? Because there's a lot of cardboard they deliver over here. I mean, a lot of deliveries in the morning. So what would they be doing with the cardboard? Where is it? My hand is frozen. Yeah, so that's what's going on. Odin doesn't work unless you load it in the live, in an actual installation of Windows. That live version of Windows, USB version of Windows, needs to have the USB Samsung driver preloaded needs to be preloaded into the installation, the ISO file to get Odin to work and to pick up the phone in Windows. So, I mean, I can try and install Windows again. I gotta go to a Linux distro to see what I can do with the BIOS, to fix the issue with the BIOS, which may or may not work. Because, like I said, I'm not entirely sure. I haven't seen anything online that tells you how to fix this UEFI BIOS problem that these UEFI devices have. It's got something to do with the chip. It's got something to do with there's another chip in there. It's not a BIOS chip. It's like a self-learning. I forgot the name of it, actually. I don't. It's similar to a BIOS chip. It's supposed to be running the. It's supposed to be for I/O. There's be another chip, which may or may not be where the problem is. So I don't have time to look at the laptop right now. You got to download a Linux distro, try to flash the BIOS in Linux. I don't know if it's going to work or not. There is another, like I said, there's another self-learning. It's supposed to be a self-learning type of chip where it will, look at the I/O, USB, HDMI, display ports and stuff, and SD card slots. It's supposed to do some self-learning or something whenever it detects new hardware, like a hard drive. I don't even remember how to remember the name of it. Maybe that can be reset or something. I don't know. But it should be a BIOS problem, and probably be. I haven't seen anything online how to fix this UEFI problem that these devices have. It's a UEFI issue. It can cause problems with the keyboard. It can cause problems with display ports, overheating. You won't be able to overclock. Your USB ports disconnect, stuff like that. It's in these newer devices that are UEFI. Understand? And you can see it. You can read about it online in the reviews for laptops, reviews for tablets. They all have some kind of UEFI weakness in the BIOS. And I haven't found anything online so far on how to reset it or how to clear out the issue. It should be in the BIOS, but there's another chip in there that's kind of like a BIOS chip, which apparently also needs some resetting. But I don't know. UEFI also has display BIOS. You see BIOS chips on graphics cards these days. BIOS chips, actual BIOS chips. It's like a motherboard. It's like a motherboard with a CPU, the graphics card itself, right? It's like another computer altogether. So you even have display UEFI things, BIOS, firmware, whatever. So again, it could be just the BIOS chip. It needs clearing out. I may or may not be able to do it in Linux. Haven't looked at it. I don't know. Tried to update the list on Tumblr, but it's too big now. The browser will crash. So it's freezing up the browser. So I'm unable to upload the list on Tumblr. I'm unable to upload the list on Tumblr because it's too big now. It's huge. I put more entries, more text blocks. Probably that's the reason why. Gotta go wipe my ass. Hopefully they bring some good stuff today. I'm pretty hungry. Yeah, but right now, I don't know what's about me. I am tired. So what you notice with this firmware, especially this latest patch on the S22, and I don't know if the A52 is doing this. The service calls will change. Sometimes they don't work. Sometimes they do. Sometimes it's a service that reappears on the phone. Sometimes it disappears. It's not. I don't know, man. It's definitely. This March update was 2 gigs. For something that's already on 13. The phone is already on 13. What the fuck? What did they replace? Half the fucking AP file? What the hell? So it's it's very suspicious, and it is. I can see it. I can see it charges slower. I can see that much. When I charge it and get to 90%, usually it should stay around 1500 milliamps. Oh, and it should stay around 1,000 more by the time it gets to 100. This one is very, very slow. It's down to 500. 400 milliamps, around 100%, 99%. So they definitely tinkered with it, which is not very good. They definitely played around with the charging on the S22. Holy fuck, it's very cold. Hopefully this is the last day when it's cold like this. It's like a fucking storm over here. Snow clouds in March. Today. And you see this gray looking sky, like gray blue, gray purple. Looks like snow clouds in March. at the bird feeder already, man. We got at least another hour and a half. Another hour and a half before we show up. Yeah, Darnika's down there. Echoes. That's the thing, you're eating this fucking poison. And it's basically leaking from your ass the whole fucking time because it's just, it's just a repulsive, poison that they have in this food. It's really nasty. Obviously, since I can't shower every day, twice a day, I normally would. I mean, my ass is full of shit every time I go. Why? Because of this food. Not eating this food is horrific. Bringing us vegan McDonald's.
¿Tú dónde eres? Ah, tú no, tampoco soy colombiano. Porque me dice que soy fascista, no soy fascista.
I don't speak fascist language.
No, la lengua es que se llama castellano, no se llama español. Es la lengua, castellana.
The language is fascist language. Fascist language. I haven't met any speakers fascist castellano speaker that is not fascist. Every single español o castellano es fascista, ¿no?
Sí, España dice que es español, no es español, es castellano. Sí, Castilla-La Mancha.
So it's a confused idea. I think you confuse the people. Fascists invite to me my next couple, you know? All the fucking vote have too much voice. Invite to me.
You can take his 2 months.
Oye.
Espera, ven aquí, ¿qué está pasando?
Hello. You back from Spain? Nice to see you. Yeah.
Ganador, nos matamos a Huito, ¿eh?
In Spain.
Sí, sí, ya lo sé. ¿No va a volver o qué?
How long? How long? Yeah, sure. 1 year, no? 1 year, sure, no?
No,
Still no.
¿qué va a ser? Ya, mucho. Problema.
Last time I saw you,
Nadie te dice mentiras.
how good?
No le creas a nadie. Porque imagínate, si trabajando y estás viviendo como un hijo.
Big months, I was in Bulgaria.
Trabajando
Now I'm here for 1 month.
y a duras penas llegas.
Yeah, I'm here for 1
Entonces
month.
imagínate, si no trabajas.
Working again. Where are you working now? Out Kensington. Right? Out Kensington. Nice. Yeah. Nice with you. It's like 3 or 4 times bigger than the last one. I was once ahead on the last
اودي هذول البيت انا سبحت عشان بس اودي برد الدنيا بس برد كثير برد كثير هذيك المره كان برد كثير خذ الموبايل وتعال نروح شادي شقتي شوي اخرج من الشاي هذه نعم بالدولار ثاني عماره
هو الذي شوكليت لا الله يلعنها شوكليت لا لا حبيبي شوكليت شوكليت شوكليت
انا ما اريد ابدا ان شاء الله تفوت انا والله خلاص انا هيك قناعتي صاحبي واحد لما يقولوا لي ما تنت الله يغفر للمسلمين في عصري ما ادعي لك الله يغفر للعباد شوف هذه دعوني بس الله يرضى عليك انا غلطان في حقك كمان ما اقول انا مش ملعب نو قد يسالك اسمحني انا ماليش كده هدف المحاكم نحكم بالعدل على خاطر كاين بعض الامهات يا لطيف يا لطيف كاين بعض الامهات لا اله الا الله محمد رسول الله Water? Ketchup?
Yeah, I saw you.
Sugar milk, coffee.
доказать, что я доказывал. Шучу.
Not as bad as anything Aronofsky would make. Your thoughts on both films? I've only seen the first Train Spotting, and I thought it was fucking amazing. Amazing. It's not like, I'm gonna, hey kids, let's watch Train Spotting today. Let's do drugs afterwards. No, that's not the way that movie leaves you. But never saw the second one. I don't want to watch the second one. Nah. Because I really, really enjoyed the first one, and I don't, I've heard very mixed things about the second one, so I don't want another Matrix on my hand, I doubt it's as bad as that, but I heard it's okay, but I saw Brilliant. When you see Brilliant, going to okay, like sex. If you have good sex, then you have okay sex. It's like, why can you do the thing that she did? Again, that's the whole point. It's not going to all be, you're not going to hear everything out of the park. Sometimes singles are fine, doubles are fine, occasional triple. Inside the park home run, we're using all these baseball analogies. They're fine. It's alright, sex is sex. It's not good. Be hasty, okay? Yeah, but there are degrees. There are degrees. That's why, you need to have the mediocre bad things to work. Oh, yeah. And then you're like, oh, choose that. Anyway, Mage Demon with a 20 Australian. It's usually not the nice and saying, look at your action figures go. That's a lot of action figures. Love my action figures, okay? Therefore, wanting to put inside the watch cases. Don't forget to tip your waitress. I'm here every Tuesday.
Fuck, it's cold in this fucking corner, man. Came out with some good, man.
Говорили, что значительно набирать гадину, потом голову ударить, потом очень много выживать. Значит, говорит, видео, короче, а этот другой смешался, видео, глаза контролирует. Дрочить не грех. Короче, плохо потом. Плохо потом. Человек фото не вытягивает. Самое главное – здоровье. Конечно, кушать люди. Обмен пищеварения. Валера, обмен пищеварения. Обмен пищеварения. Что не происходит? А у этого соль была в течение. И так пошло как по маслу. Две так быстро соль с печеньем на станции сидит. Я сегодня в библиотеке не был. Я утром туда пошел. С 8 часов, с 8 до 11 сидел рисовал. С 8 до 11 рисовал. А як не jutro? Вот так подложил кебаб 500
Okay, well, they're not unloading the van.
Okay, God, it's like this. You know what I'm saying? If we don't manifest our power to the fullest, man, you know what I'm saying? Nothing will become everything that we plan, God.
Understand and understood, God. See, we're going to show them the strength in what we're doing, but this for the babies. That's why it's on the strength. Everything is on the strength.
Simultaneous anger to this life from no stranger. Galaxy mission for attacking the tracks black. Diplomats in the world called rapture. Death was a concept I didn't want to capture. The laughter, singing over land, we see street comedy. Slow up, them ain't got toe up. You got to be throw up, sipping our rum. We sing from the creed of a beggar slash son. Cash fast fun. No life undone. Take what you need, son, cause your daddy made more than one. And it was one you on the street. From a palace where the weather is warm. Your path to be the father and the Lord of the sport. Used to hover overhead and I was cutting your vocal cord. No more speaking the lies to the weak. Cause I'm about killing these guys with my feet. Today is the stage, maybe later it's a cosmic force. The general, I'll be rocking on the horse. On the script, of course, don't let it be in vain. Cause it's time for the beggars to reign. Remain.
My facility, I got the trilogy. The fiction of pop, speak out the gunshots. Violence running lost at the gates of heaven's throne. The sky with his blood, running the earth with red blood. I'm sitting touching Mars, young stars, trying to be your place in space, unchaseable, no more people incapable of keeping the plans in line with one mile, make the sun and the moon both shine at one time. I orchestrate the birds of air for God's sake, precipitate, make rain, hail, snow, and earthquake, levitate the gravitational pull, the Hades time to shake the core of the earth, make an earth volcanic time to keep running for sonic rays that raise the human flesh, this strength, extraterrestrial, satellite professional, feel untestable force, burning the force, this invisible torch, be the source, I make a sorcery, make a sorcery, on the strength, time is money and game, on the strength, math is one and the same, on the strength, line is something for pain, on the strength, better forever remain, on the strength, time is money and game, on the strength, math is one and the same, on the strength, line is something for pain, on the strength, better forever remain. Who are hater, who lives the ways by nature, escape up on a galactic space cable to the nexus, transportation like glass nexus, forever present, it's food cheat in the essence of life is immortal, we travel through this phenomenon, paragon through the octagon, my cheek gun is calm, expressed through avatar, love hella right as the day destroys the night, fight and vibe today, letters are harmonious and universal ways through escapades, we take what we need to survive and stay alive for more some time, as we break through the other side, time, master law, order, astrologic, civilized human family, squad, the populace, live forever like metaphysics, everything I speak has a logic, estimated or proximate, how to teach this boxing, within the megadontry, man, you went forward, I move my physical elements to the globe, we communicate like space probe, remain the upper spin factor, all the up the bottom chapter, 7-star grandmaster, even as John Topper, MD, gold 13, professional MC, I bomb squads like Ink Shop, expose the call like hard copy, I know tickets like paparazzi, but never conclusive, hero, language, I use the street persona, my thought is blacker than the prima donna, far and beyond, if they can move warfare like Saddam, invading heavy like Genghis Khan, forever will remain, and the beggars will continue to go on. Time is money and game. Math is one and the same. Line is something for pain. Better forever remain. Time is money and game. Math is one and the same. Line is something for pain. Better forever remain.
Once again, it's the
Hi, how you doing?
電車で一緒にでしたね。
We got 44.
Still not moving. Unbelievable.
it's hot or where's that?
Oranges, just hold on a minute, mate. Some more melon. Oh, strawberries. Strawberries, coconut, grapes, mixed berries. Strawberries. Grapes? There you go, boss. Perfect. Boss, what do you want? Get some oranges. Thank you. All right. No. You're going to get some orange? No? Hello. You look freezing cold. Go on, some cake there, mate. Yeah, all right, Rob. Rod, you've got some oranges. Just remember, the case of the oranges. Mixed berries, kiwi. Yeah.
Yeah, one of those ones. Yeah.
Kiwi.
You can take one of those ones. You don't have. Okay, one of the thank you. And one of those. No, that's it. No reason for it. Okay. All right, we're done. This or this? Either this or this. You know what I mean? Either one of this. Chicken or veg? One it. Hello. So this or this? Salad or sandwich? Salad or sandwich? Is that a salad? Oh, that's a salad. That's a salad. Yep. Well, I'll give you chicken or veg here. Yeah, it's fine. Chicken or veg? Bean burger. Yeah? All right? Chicken or veg? Chicken. You said that one?
Next.
Soup? How are you?
Right.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
I'll have a white coffee with 2 sugars.
White coffee, 2 sugars. Do you want to call it? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'll do that. Take a coffee. Sorry, what did you say?
White coffee, 2 sugars.
White coffee.
Ông bà hơi đừng nói.
There you go, man.
Excellent. Cheers.
Hi, man.
Prepare the soup today as well. Lovely. Cold out here, man.
parejita, un poquito más rápido. A ver, parejita, un poco más rápido. Y bien, corriendo, vamos. Cuidándote.
you get enough?
No, I'm gonna get enough. First time, you keep behind this man. First time, you keep behind this man. Okay, thank you. Yeah, you keep behind this man.
Sometimes Andrew doesn't really mind. You maybe with me, every time you go say no. Wait, I let the time go. He does it for me every time. So that's why I don't jump. I don't jump to the front now. That's from here. If I look at the front, come this way. Are you coming? Standing there for like 15 minutes. No point. I was on the bus from London. You were in the line of walking over the London. Yes, well, I'm not near London Bridge.
Oh, did you saw your coat? We got the coat price for the same price. Yeah, we tried. I'm gonna go out.
Come this side. That's too early. Not too early. Yeah, I had to go to the restroom because there's not much people tomorrow. Okay. Anybody want to take it this way in the back of the queue?
After 7 o'clock there's no much. Then I have to use.
What show is 24 hours?
Use the restroom, like what your face, stuff like that. And traffic.
Did I open that door?
No, but I went up in half past 4.
Right here, you have to pay.
I don't wake up at 4 o'clock.
So it's still free.
Many points. These people have been. Hey, first time? First time? Second? First time? Behind the other one. 3 seconds? Excuse me. This is the first time.
Right, the first time is at the front, please. All the ones that are wanting seconds, just wait at the back. Don't worry, he's not.
Behind this man.
That's what first time is here, only please. You will see me again as we go.
Lord of mercy. We had no choice.
But you want to go to SWAT, you get more of that. Unless they stop. They used to do that a lot.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Is this the last one? Are you not on second timers, yeah? All you lot? Yeah. Everyone except this guy here. We're all the second lot. Not this one. If you're been up yet. I'm just leaving you. Have you been yet?
Yes.
Have you been? Have you been? No, you want to. Right, okay. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Easy game. Behind me. Forward, yeah. Keep moving, she's right there, keep it moving, please. Right, second timers only. Right, everyone's done. Everybody's done one, right? Everybody's done. Everyone's second time. Everybody's a second timer now. So next. No one's cake. You lot guys like cake? I like cake. I like cake. No one likes cake. I always like cake. You lot don't take cake. Yeah, make a deli if you. I know, I make myself a deli. I know. Deli's gonna be big. Yeah, what is that? Hold on. Go. Take it over. You want some cake? You want some rabbit? You want donut? What's
It's lemon, Japanese. Chinese lemon Japanese.
Dragon.
Another one, please.
Yeah. You want more? Yep. You want potatoes?
Potatoes. There's no meat. Potatoes with the vegetables.
Only one of the, you put couple. That you can take more. You put couple. No, grab again.
Beef burger. Bean burger.
Potatoes.
All right. Yeah. They're coming back in. One back.
God damn, what the hell did I do?
Martin.
Oh, he's there.
He's right here.
I don't know what I do with my cup, man. Oh, in here is it? All right, boss, I'll have a black tea with 2 sugars. My cup disappeared. Awesome. Thanks. Awesome. Thank you. It's cold, man. Fuck. Oh, they got more stuff. Apple pie? Apple pie, guys. Can't find anything in this bag. Let's see what the slot has. Absolutely freezing out here. It's supposed to be warm, goddamn it. The fucking forecast is lying. Well, not really. It says 7 degrees or 5, which is cold.
Drink? No water? No apple? Drink? Water? Yeah,
Darren, Becky, do you second answer? Yeah, we'll take the bag, take the milk.
It's fucking cold down here, man. Got some cake and stuff, walk good, some soft drinks, sugar, milk. I'm gonna go to bed. It's freezing. And now we can go to bed. Tomorrow and the next day. Brother reminded me that I need to get off Shutter Island so I can go to Romania and get some free Wi-Fi over there, or get some free food in Romania, but like I said, it's I say, if you notice, they paid off Virginia Guthrie or whatever to make it look like it's me, and that one apparently is living in Australia now. I don't know. And they said that they gave Frogmore Cottage to Andrew. See, those are moves that they make to make it look like they're giving that stuff to me. You understand? Oh, they paid off Virginia Guthrie, I don't know how many millions. Or they gave Frogmore to Andrew, and it makes it appear like it's me. Understand? Like Virginia is a replacement for me, or Andrew is a replacement for me, or anything like that. And you see, you got Harry in America, and you got my brother in America, You got William over here and I'm over here, and it's a mirror image of fake versus real. Like I said, this royal family is as fake as it gets. It is an extension of Hollywood, as you can see in those gifts. It has nothing to do with any royal houses in Europe. It's fake. And you notice these moves that they make. They make it look like it's me. Virginia Guffrey getting paid off a few millions, and Andrew moving into Frogmore Cottage or whatever. Now it could be all fake, but it makes it look like it's me. I'm on the receiving end. Is that rain? Is that rain or snow? Fuck. So that's the reason why they do that. Like I said, I don't know where this individual thinks that he's going with this framing gig. Especially with these, with evidence of communism, evidence of cloning, or evidence of this transgender clique pretending to be something that they're not. I don't know where this guy's going, but they're doing I have to tell you, and I said this before, they're doing us a great service. Us white people. They're doing us, wow, that is freezing. Shit. Like I said before, they're doing us a great service with what they've done so far. Yeah, this is going to be very apparent when this is over. When this is over, and you let them continue. If they continue as is, this will become more apparent if you're white. They're doing you a service. Understand? This crew is very, very gifted at fucking things up. I think that's the rain or snow. Understand? This crew is very, very gifted at fucking things up. Yeah, I can't stress this enough. If you're white, when this is through, when this is over, and if they continue as is right now, they will be doing you a service. Yeah? Especially with these gifts, because they're going to bring in, what they're going to do is that they're going to bring in new people. Yeah, they're going to continue down this protocol. They're going to continue with protocol, and they're going to bring in new people and new people again and again. And it's going to be the same people. Understand? They're doing you a service. It's in your interest. It's in your interest, if you're white, believe it or not, to let them continue. Understand? Because that's the only thing that they're ever going to do. They follow protocol, and they're going to bring in some new people that are going to look like the previous people, and so on and so forth. Yeah, they're doing you a service, especially if this is over and I'm out of the way. And if they if they continue as is, believe it or not, they're going to be doing you a service. If you're white, believe me, this is a groundbreaking shit show so far. Imagine what they're going to do with it 5 years from now. Imagine what they're going to do 10 years from now. Understand? Imagine what this clique will look like 10 years from now. What do you think they're going to do? Yeah, if you let them continue as is, what do you think they're going to do? How do you think that they're going to look in 10 years? They're doing you a service. Yeah, it's a great service. Yeah, they're very, very gifted at fucking things up. Ask yourself this question. Right now, they're saying that they didn't score the bag from a white guy. Yeah? Because apparently they would get an equal bag of similar importance from a Mexican, an Asian, or a black fella. That's what they're saying. Now, wait it out 10 years to see what they look like in 10 years. Yeah, wait it out 10 years to see what they look like in 10 years. It's raining right now. You know, give them 10 years to see what they look like in a decade from now. They're gonna be hella fucking brown a decade from now. Yeah, a decade from now, this crew that stole this bag is gonna be extremely brown. Or worse. You understand? Because what they're saying right now, oh, we didn't score the bag from a white guy because we could have got a similar bag from an Asian, black or Mexican fella. That's what they said, right? Well, wait it out. Wait it out. See what they look like in 10 years. Wait it out and see what California looks like in 10 years. Yeah, wait it out and see what New York looks like in 10 years. Wait it out to see what London looks like in 10 years. Yeah. That's all you gotta do, white people. They're doing you a service. What a great service it is. From my point of view, it's an extremely great service. Great value in it too. Yeah. That's what they're saying, right? Oh, we didn't score the bag from a white guy because we could have got a similar bag from a Asian, black, or Mexican fella. Oh yeah, I bet. I can't wait to see what you motherfuckers look like in 10 years. Yeah? I can't wait to see that. I bet you anything you're gonna be hella fucking white in 10 years. At this rate. Yeah. Wow, it's fucking windy. It feels like a fucking hurricane season out here. Bitchin' cold. It is fucking cold, man. And it's raining right now. I mean, imagine how many things changed since 9/11. Yeah, mass immigration, especially. Yeah. Now imagine 10 years, 10 more years of this shit right here. Yeah, imagine what this clique is going to look like then. Because they could have scored a bag of equal importance from a black, Asian, or Mexican fellow. I bet. I can't wait to see what they look like in 10 years. If they're even going to be around. We need to charge maybe. Yeah, it's fucking freezing out here. said this fucking weather is more tiresome than the shoots. Especially if you're outside as much as I am. Yeah, this weather is more tiresome than the fucking shoots. Cardboard because I think they changed the time when they pick it up. That's the reason why I can't find any. Maybe that's the reason I can't find any cardboard. That's not good. That's not a good. Down here, man. Foot hurts. Oh, this bag is fucking heavy, man. I don't know what the hell happened to it, but it's heavy these days. Didn't really put much weight in it. I don't know why the fuck it's so weight. There's so much weight in it. It's fucking rain. I don't feel like walking in the rain, so like I said, it's much better to go to bed and avoid the rain. I guess I don't know if it's going to rain. There it is. I think they changed the time when they throw it out. That's what I think is going on. Because I haven't been finding any, so it probably means they changed the time when they throw this shit out. Grab some. I don't feel like being cut out, being caught in this shit because it's really horrific to walk in this and my shoes get wet. back of the box got soaked in water. I don't know why. But it's not very good. Kind of smells weird. Got the kick is poison. Yeah, potato salad is poison too. Snakes are poison too. Fucking hand hurts from sleeping in here, man. Whatever the fuck this grease is in my hair. I have yet to wash it out because it's so fucking cold out here. Yeah, the potato salad is badly poisoned. Didn't even get a. Only got a small bite of it. Fucking hell. I'm burping that shit out already. I didn't even get one bite. It just tasted potato salad. That's what that is. Go. Awesome. Gotta wait for the rain, you know? Gotta wait for the rain. don't have time to repair the rear, but we can fix some of this shit over here. Keeping this old tarp. Choice. No. This thing collapsed as far as much as it can collapse. So I don't know if there's anything else I can do with it. I'm just gonna have to leave it as is.